Hello and welcome again. First thing I want to say is this is a test video with the new camera and setup that my daughter bought me for a birthday / Christmas present. My birthday is next month, right before Christmas, and she did spend quite a bit of money for this camera, and I'm just now trying to figure out how to use it. So this will be a test video, but hopefully everything will go okay and I'll publish this. The first thing I want to talk about is I've already done a video on this Fusil De Chasse that I got back in the spring, but I've got another one here just a couple of weeks ago, and there's some differences between them. I'm not sure of the manufacturer of this one. This one belonged to a friend of a friend. I had met the man, but I can't really say I was his friend, other than that I did spend one event with him for a little bit of time, and then he was diagnosed with cancer and has since passed away. My other friend, who was really good, close friends with him, was selling off some of his items for the widow, and he told me that he had this gun, and even though I had already just gotten the other one, I told him that I wanted this one, and so we worked out a deal and I purchased this. So anyway, I'm not sure where he got this gun. He got it secondhand from the way the front sight is set up. I've seen some where it's just a bayonet lug like that. On a recent video I did on a Veteran Arms English trade gun that a friend of mine bought, and so I do believe that this may be a Veterans Arms gun. I've not disassembled it yet. It may be marked under the barrel. That'll come probably after the Christmas holidays. But anyway, it's a 62 caliber. Like I said, it's very much similar to the other one that I have right here. Some of the differences, and I will point them out to you, is this one is done, the furniture is done in brass, where this one is done in steel. That is one of the variations. Another thing is the way the carving and stuff is finished. This one comes to an arrow point right here instead of being rounded like this one. The beaver tails on the sides are a little bit heavier. The finial on the butt plate also comes to an arrow point, where this one has a lobe on it. The wedding rings on this one right here are much closer together than on this gun. One of the other things, I'm just going to turn it upside down here, is the side plate is much plainer. But there is a noticeable hole right here, and I believe this gun might have had a dragon side plate, because, let me turn it all the way over. If you notice here where this radius is, this comes to a sharper edge. I think somebody filed out the inlet for the dragon side plate and then put this just plain brass French style side plate in it. There's a little bit differences in the trigger guards. Like I said, the side plates are different. This gun here has a brass front sight, where this one has just a steel stud, more like reminiscent of a bayonet lug. One of the other issues, let me take this and set this one to the side. On this gun, when my friend got it, he said that it wouldn't stay at full cock. I've got it on half cock now. But when I got it and I changed the flint, one of the things that was wrong with it was the screws were really loose, so every time I pulled the trigger on it after I changed the flint, was the back end of the trigger plate here would move out. Now that I've loosened these screws, I'm going to set it here. You can see I can push on it, and I'm pretty sure there's a high spot in the inletting in the wood. I'm not going to take the lock out because YouTube has gotten really crazy about, I had planned on doing a video actually showing how to inlet this out to fix this problem. But I think once I take a little bit of wood out from underneath there, that will alleviate it. It'll let it sit down in the groove, and I'll be able to tighten it up good. So right now, if you over tighten the screws on this, it will bind the lock, because when you over tighten it with the high spot in the wood, it actually will warp the lock plate just enough to where it will cause all the internals to bind, and it will not function properly. So I'm going to just snug these up. I've not shot this gun yet. I'm assuming it's going to shoot just as well as the other one, and I think I'll be able to actually aim a little better because of the lower, that front sight stud is a little bit lower, and let me make sure I didn't. Okay, why is that not clipping? There we go. I'm going to try this now. Sparking good, it's functioning, but like I said, there's a little bit of play in that lock plate. Will actually wiggle a little bit because it's not snug down good. Anyway, I will attempt to shoot a video actually shooting this once I do a little bit of work on it. I hope you appreciate the video, and thank you for watching.